We'll get started. Hands in Chin Mudra. We'll start with 3 Omkara. Back straight. Take a deep breath in. One more. So again, we'll start with the regular breathing practices, and then we'll do the bandha. And then today's as a focus asana is Raj Kapodasana, Ekpada Raj Kapodasana, and we'll continue with our Mayurasana, Shavudara Krishnasana, and Dhritahalasana. So it's mostly prone and supine postures. And then we'll end with Namana Pranamasana, basically variation in the Vajrasana. So let's start with the Kapalbhati. Again, back straight preferably, but if you can't keep the back straight because while doing this, feel free to be at ease, but preferably back is straight. Forceful exhalation, and exhalation starts from the lower part of the groin region. So complete deep exhalation and quick inhale. We'll do it 20 times. We'll do the second round. This time, hold your hands on the tummy. As you exhale, feel the tummy going in, and then quickly inhale, and then the tummy goes forward. So feel the movement of the tummy back and forth. And let's again do it for 20 times. The last 20 times. Feel the couple of seconds where you don't breathe. You get into the state of keva kumbhaka. That's naturally the body doesn't need the breath. We'll go with some loosening exercises in the breathing itself. So hold your hands together. Inhale, raise it up. Exhale, bring it down. Again, let's do it for about 4 times. While you raise up, make sure your shoulders touch the ears. Next variation, the Ardhakati Chakrasana. So inhale and stretch, exhale and come normal. So when you inhale, the abdomen gets stretched. That's when you can do the stretches. And when you exhale, bring it back to normal. On the other side. La- Last 2 times, get the best stretch possible. Back is straight. Last time, get the stretch. The next variation in this is the neck rotation. Again, it's the same as you raise your neck up. Inhale and bring the neck down. Exhale again 2 times each side. Chin to the chest. Inhale, exhale, and get the best stretch possible. Last time, inhale in this direction. Exhale. Either reverse the direction. Start with the chin to the chest. Stay there with the chin to the chest and you feel the stretch. Slowly inhale. We'll next go to the bandha. So we'll do the three bandha as we spoke about earlier this week. Completely exhale and then push the get the upward thrust, and that is the mool bandha. So let's try to hold it for about 8 to 10 seconds at your own comfort for a couple of times, and then we'll go to the next one. Exhale. Close your mouth. Repeat it one more time. Next is the Jalandhar Bandha. Touch the chin to the chest, back straight. It's a great exercise to the neck as well as the back region. If only this works out only when the back is straight and in complete exit state. One more time. Get the stretch and touch the chin to chest. The last one is the Uddiyana Bandha. So again, exhale and just above the groin region, pull it in, and ideally it's said that it should touch the back. But the asana is all about our bandha is all about pulling it so that you put a lot of pressure on the gut system. So exhale completely. Pull it in. Repeat it again. We'll repeat all of these three together. That is the Mahabandha, the you know, Mool Bandha from the bottom, Jalandhar Bandha second, which comes from the top, and then the Udiyan Bandha, which does a pressure on the upper region of the groin. So let's do it together in the same order. Exhale. One more time, exhale. Next is a pranayama. So this time when we do the pranayama, let's focus on inhale and exhale. So we'll not do the alternate nostril, but we'll do the, parallelly we'll do use both the nostrils. We'll do the inhale and exhale for 6 counts, but using both the nostrils, the focus is on the breath going in and out. So keep the focus glued to your breath and take as deep as possible breaths, slow and as deep. And the beauty of pranayama is the way you release the breath. So slowly, control your breath release and keep it as slow as possible. And ideal timing again, as it is said, is there are multiple variations to start with. The intermediate position is always 1 to 2. There are cases where advanced practitioners go into 1 to 6 also, but let's go to 1 to 2 ratio. 1 count of inhale, 2 count of exhale. Use both your nostrils for breathing. Next is Utthana Pranasana, Padasana. So we'll lie down and stretch our legs in raise the legs. Again, it's the same variation that we did last week, but this time we'll towards the end of the Utthana Padasana, we'll add a couple of more different variations. So lie down on your back. So to start with, raise your legs at about 30-degree, rotate, direction change. Bring your knees to 90-degree, raise it up, down, down, up, down. Repeat the same on the other leg. 30-degree, twist. Other direction. Now raise both the legs at 30 degree. Very slow. Feel the pressure on the core. Slowly bring it back. Let's repeat it for about 3 times and go to the Pada Chakrasana. Bringing it down, keep it as slow as possible. Next, raise both the legs and then pretend there is a cycle and let's start cycling it. Reverse. Again, raise both the legs and get the feet together. And let's get into the Baddha Konasana. So raise both the legs. Feel the stretch. Feet together. Make yourself comfortable. Slowly raise your neck and touch the neck to the feet. This gives you a great stretch in the lower back. At the same time, opens the hip. The lower back gets completely stretched and opens the hips. Last time. Bring the legs up. Feel the stretch. Spread the legs. Hold them with your hands. Rock back and forth. With the stretches, then we'll go to the Ekapada Rajkapotasana. Get the enough space. Make yourself comfortable. Go into the tabletop. Hips down, looking up. Get the hips pushed down. Take a back and forth motions to get the stretch. So Ekapada Rajkapotasana is bring the left leg forward and lay it horizontal to the hands. Stretch your left leg. Make yourself comfortable. Get a good stretch. This is a great hip opener as well as body flexing. This is suggested again for high blood pressure also. So get the stretch. Slowly go down. Slowly go down. Forehead to the ground. Avoid touching the nose to the ground. Hands forward. Stay there comfortably. Feel the stretch. Relax in that pose. Slowly bring your other leg back. The next variation in this is getting into the Bhujangasana. Pull it up, put the pressure on the lower back and look up. Pull the hip forward. Slowly bring it back. We'll repeat it on the other side. Bring the right. Get the stretch. Get the complete stretch. Look up. Feel the pressure on the back. Slowly exhale and go forward. Make yourself comfortable at each stage and slowly go down. Completely relax. Feel the stretch that's happening in your thigh region. Slowly bring it back. Get into the Bhujangasana. Push the hip forward. And turn it back. The next asana that we'll do is Kurmasana. Spread the legs. Hold the toes. Get the stretch. Slowly raise your legs. Get the hands and then put them under the feet. Go down. And if you're comfortable, put the hands on the hind side. Straighten the legs. As you straighten the legs, go down. Next is Shvanasana. It's again a variation in the breathing practice. But what we'll do is We'll do the basic Svanasana for about 10 breath strokes. And then with that Svanasana, we'll, in the second 10 breath strokes, we'll bring some meditation in it. So Svanasana is usually done in either Vajrasana or Bhadrasana. So Vajrasana is, sitting on the legs with the knees folded. Bhadrasana is with the toes together fixed. Only the toes are getting, touching each other. The knees move apart. Again, make yourself comfortable in this. Back straight. Hands pointing inward. However you feel comfortable, pointing inward. If you don't, then keep it outward also. Keep the back straight. Open your mouth, tongue out like a dog. And then fast inhale and exhale. Observe that you don't breathe. Again, form of Keval Kumbhaka. By doing this fast breathing for about 5 to 10 seconds, your pace of breathing has itself slowed down. You breathe very slowly. So that's the beauty of this asana. You saturate your body with a lot of oxygen that it needs, and then it slows down the breathing itself. That's where the meditation or the beauty of yoga kicks in. So let's repeat this, but this time when you keep your tongue out, keep your try to look at spot between your eyebrows. That's the Shambhavi Mudra. So keep the focus there. Feel a lot of energy that's swelling in and going out, and then do the inhale and exhale. Going back to the Bhadrasana. Back is straight. Preferably back is always kept straight. Hands inward, back straight. Focus in between the eyebrows. Tongue out. The next variation is Shabodara Karshana. We'll do a complete stretch. Lie down on your back. Raise both your legs. Feel the stress on the abdomen. Twist to one side and look over the other. Bring it back on the other side. Next is Utthana Prishthasana. Utthana Prishthasana is basically raising the hips. So again, it starts from the tabletop posture, and then let's practice it. Easier to practice than explain. Bring the right leg forward into the Ashwasanchalanasana. Get the stretch on the left leg, and then completely go down and touch the forehead to the ground. Slowly bring it back. Repeat on the other side. Feet is kept outside the hands. Get the stretch on the right leg. Slowly go down. Repeat it on the again one more time. Right leg stands next to the right hand. Left leg, get the stretch. Get the stretch. Raise it back. The left leg forward. Get the stretch. So we'll do the basic um, halasana and sarvangasana, halasana, and then we'll also get into when we're in the sarvangasana, we'll try and do padmasana itself in the pose. It's a very difficult pose to attain, but let's try and do that. Go down on the ground. Raise the legs. Make yourself comfortable. Hold the hands. When you feel you're stable, release the hands. Get into the Padmasana. And then slowly bring the legs down. Get the stretch. Lower back is in the air. Crown of the head touching the ground. Hold the toes. Feel the stretch. Slowly relax. We'll now go into the Sarvangasana and then into the Halasana. When we do the Halasana, hold the toes and then stretch the toes as much as possible. Stretch the legs outward as much as possible. So let's go into Sarvangasana. Exhale and go back. Hands forward and spread the legs. The next is asana is back and forth to the leg spread. This is a Vrita Halasana. We'll go to the last asana, that is the Naman Pranamasana. 3 in the Vajrasana. Naman Pranamasana is lay down, going back, and then touch the crown of the head on the ground. But the main part of the asana is getting the stretch. So this asana is very effective to help cure your basically the hormones, and especially it's a beauty to do this asana when you do a lot of fasting, because the abdomen is body is light, so it feels good. So it's a recommended practice that we do. We fast once in a while. It's said that one meal a day is the most healthiest way of eating. That's how our ancestors used to eat also. And the intermittent fasting, which is catching up these days, it was followed in our culture long back also. Every 15 days, we are supposed to fast completely on Ekadashi. So today being Dwadashi, since I fasted yesterday, it's much more comfortable and much more energetic. Usually, the second day after the Ekadashi, the Dwadashi day, you feel more energetic and more comfortable. So try practicing a little bit of fasting on whatever day you prefer, because fasting helps you clear the gut system, and again, helps you burn the fat and bring down a lot of other issues that we have inside the body. So with that thought, let's go into the Naman Pranamasana. Knees together. If you're not comfortable keeping the feet together, feel free to either spread the feet or spread the knees out. If you're comfortable, then go down. And then the pranam. The second part. Get the stretch. Bring it back and go into the Shavasana state. Slow breathing. Feel the relaxation. Trace the blood flowing out of the heart and going to each part of your body, all the way to your toes and coming back up. Now trace the blood going out of the heart and going to your brains, energizing it and coming back. Slowly bring your consciousness back. Turn to the side. Eyes closed. Supported. Sit up. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः Thank you. Have a good day. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy
Thank you.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.